Hi, I'm Stetson Bennett from Bennett's Hometown Pharmacy in Folkestone, Georgia, where we love you and we need you. Here at Bennett's Pharmacy, we want to be your pharmacy. We offer a full line of prescription drugs, a full line of vitamins and over-the-counter products, and we have tremendous service. We will take the time to counsel you on your medication. We'll even call your doctor to see if we can save you some money. At Bennett's Pharmacy, we support all student athletes in Charlton County. This spring, it's baseball, track, golf, and tennis. Get out and support these young men and women that will be the next leaders in our community. Bennett's Hometown Pharmacy. Remember, shop at home. It makes a difference.
Charlton Tire Service and Repair, located at 3399 2nd Street, Folkestone, Georgia, has everything you need for service and repair of your vehicle. Go see them today. For information, call 912-496-7329. Charlton Tire Service and Repair, a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Folkestone Pharmacy and Electronics, located at 3885 Main Street in the heart of downtown Folkestone. They're Folkestone's original hometown pharmacy with 49 years serving the community. They have everything you need, including household items, prescription medications, high-tech electronics, and much more. Their experienced and friendly staff in the pharmacy and electronics department are ready to serve you. Folkestone Pharmacy and Electronics is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sports. Go Indians!
All right, welcome to the Coach Mack Show. I'm Adam Bell for Charlton Sportsnet, along with Coach Rich McCorder. Coach, we had Brantley County Friday night, and judging by the yardage, you wouldn't realize what the score was. 369 yards of offense, but it's not quite how it turned out.
No, it wasn't. It was the outcome was really disappointing. I guess when you talk about disappointment, you start with the defensive side of the ball. Defensive side of the ball was not very good. We gave up 375 yards total offense, and I think we gave up probably well over 200 and some yards to one player, and that was Mikael Collins, who was really the star of the game, the best player on the field. We knew he was good, and we were preparing for him, but it didn't matter. He's just that good. I think that if some college, Division I college, doesn't jump on Collins, I think they'll really be missing something, because he's a fantastic football player, and really him alone made us look really bad. But I think we also made ourselves look pretty bad on the defensive side of the ball. Just tackling was poor, out of position was poor, our ability to change direction, to make plays wasn't real good. So I thought our scheme was good. I thought we were ready as far as that goes. We didn't have any intensity on the defensive side of the ball. Really disappointed with the intensity, just not being very physical on the defensive side of the ball. Those are the kind of things that make a good defense, playing fast, being physical, and just being real stubborn when it comes to giving up yards. And those are the things that we weren't really good at on Friday night. On the offensive side of the ball, we made some big mistakes. An interception for a touchdown. We had 2 interceptions. We just didn't run the ball as well as we wanted. Eric Daniels had 100 yards rushing, but on 17 carries, which is 5.9 average. He had 2 touchdowns, but still, we need more running production out of that position than we got. Raquan Anderson had 2 carries for 79 yards, 39-yard average. It looks like we should have gave him the ball more. But, again, it's just something that we didn't play well enough to win on either side of the ball. But offensively, one thing that I like on the offensive side of the ball, that we connected with 4 different receivers. Raquan had 5 catches. Jernigan had 4. But out of all that passing yardage, 152 yards, we only were able to score 1 passing touchdown. That's something we got to do a better job of. you know, penalty-wise, I thought we came off pretty good. We had 7 penalties for only 45 yards, so I felt like the home field advantage was working there. But again, just giving up the yards that our defense gave up, giving them the touchdowns, the quarterback sneak on 4th and short that went for a touchdown, that's incredible. I mean, that's really poor play by our part. We had a player jump on top of the pile, which knocked off guys that were actually making the tackle that allowed Collins to go for a touchdown. But it really is, again, you know, I just to give Brantley County credit. Coach Mark Walker, he did a fantastic job, him and his staff. Tony Nasworth, one of my former players, one of my former coaches, did a great job on defense. He had a great scheme. He had the twist going on inside with the defensive lineman. That's good coaching right there. And it really gave us some problems. Our linemen didn't pick it up. Not that they wouldn't, we didn't prepare them, I guess, for that. And but again, it was really disappointing not to come out with a victory. I think we've been on top in this series for the last 28 years, and now all of a sudden we're on the losing end of it. So disappointing night. Gave ourselves some chances to be successful, but just come up short. We lost to a better team. I really believe that. We lost to a better prepared team and a better team.
All right, Coach. On the headed on into early. Go ahead.
Go ahead. You're fine.
Get our checklist off there. Coming up Wednesday, we have the Braves traveling over to St. Mary's, 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I know the Braves have been, coached by Larry Carter. They've been practicing a lot. They practice about as much as we do on the other end of the field over there. And they're kind of a small group of guys and a young group as far as it goes from 6th to 8th grade. I know he has a lot of 6th graders that are contributing this year. That's going to be a tough contest on Wednesday. And then Thursday, if weather allows, we go back over to Brantley County. Now, the thing, I've talked to Coach Walker today, and we're expecting possibly some severe weather come Thursday. So if that's the case, we'll back that thing up till October and play it then. But as of now, we're going Thursday, our B team, 5 o'clock over at Brantley. So hopefully have some parents come to that and have some people show up for that.
All right. On Thursday, you already got that? Okay. Well, we got Braves Wednesday, B team Thursday up in Brantley. Mm-hmm. And also, the maidens have been gone for a month on softball. Yeah. I've never seen a road trip like that. Yeah. They play Thursday as well at home.
Yep, and again, we're hoping the weather holds and to get that girls game in and also get that B team game in.
All right, Coach. Well, let's. You have anything else you want to hit on in this segment? All right. Well, we're going to take a short break, and we'll come back. We'll dive into Applin County.
Okay.
Head-On Collision is a family-owned and operated business located in Folkestone, Georgia, across from Gibson McDonald. We specialize in automotive repair, damage caused by small and major accidents. We restore old vehicles and bring them back to their original glory. We also spray Speedliner bed liners, the world's toughest spray and bed liner. We work with all insurance companies to make your experience as easy as possible. It doesn't matter how long you've been doing it. It matters how long you've been doing it right.
Okefenokee Rural Electric Membership Corporation has been providing quality electric service at a competitive price to residential, commercial, and industrial customers in southeast Georgia and northeast Florida since 1939. For tips and advice on how to save electricity and stretch your energy dollars, call 1-800-262-5131 and speak to your marketing representative. We are a cooperative owned by those we serve.
All right, welcome back to the Coach Mack Show. Coach, we have Appleton County Friday night, as long as that tropical storm will stay south. Appleton County, judging from their stats up that I pulled off of MaxPreps, they look a lot like what Brantley did. Number 26, he's their horse.
Yeah, Crosby, number 26, is a fantastic football player. So much like what we saw this week in Collins. Their offensive scheme is so similar to what we just saw last week. It's incredible. It's they mirror one another. Collins is Crosby. I'm sorry. I think I got Collins. I wake up nightmares thinking about him. But anyway, moving on to another great athlete, another college prospect, in Crosby. He's a fantastic football player, and he does the same thing. He throws the ball well enough, but yet he will take that snap and he'll just run wherever he can and get those first downs and get those yards. And it's another big challenge for our defense this week. Hopefully we can get some stops and do a better job there, and we're going to need to. Their defense is going to be stronger than Brantley's, I feel like, personnel-wise. So it's going to be more of a challenge for our offense than we saw this week, but yet our defense has the same kind of challenge once again, and hopefully we can stand up to it. It's going to be a tough ball game. They're a good 3A team, I believe, good 3A team, a playoff team, a team that has a chance to win the region. So it's going to be a tough ball game. Really, we need to figure out who scheduled this game. I guess that would be my fault, but it's going to be a tough road game for us. But right now, we're hoping that we just get better. That's going to be the big thing. And I told the kids, I said, listen, we need to get back to getting better. And maybe we missed some of that this summer, and maybe we got too wrapped up into competing in these padded camps and different things that we kind of overlooked just the fact of getting better every week. We're going to change our practice schedule up some, where we're going to spend a day focused on a side of the ball more than just a little bit of defense first part of the practice, a little bit of offense second part of practice. Today was a lot of defense and some offensive install, but tomorrow we'll spend a lot of time really just on the defensive side of the ball, just concentrating on that, making sure we have everything covered, making sure we have that our game plan in, knowing what we have to stop, knowing what we got to do, make sure we're lined up right. Last week there was a couple of times we were just lined up completely wrong, and we got away with it a few times, but it's just something we got to straighten up. What works out good for us is Coach Wilkes, who's our offensive coordinator, quarterback coach, he's able to spend just personal time, one-on-one time with our quarterback, A.J. Bell, and it allows him to just spend time with him, going over what we need to look for on the offensive side of the ball when we're focused on the defensive side of the ball. So that's also a good situation there. And we're also able to free up a few wide receivers for him and actually work on some of our scheme while we're on that side of the football. So we're going to look at doing some things differently, and hopefully we'll see some improvement this week. I think we're facing, and again, not taking anything away from Brantley, please, but we're going to face a much more athletic opponent. Not only that, last week Appleton played their big rival in Vidalia, both bordering counties right there. Vidalia was able to beat them 23-20. So I think we're going to see a fired up Appleton County team that wants to get on the right side of things, and hopefully we see a fired up Charlton County team that's ready to go out and just do things better than we did a week ago. I guess that's what we're looking for right now.
Yeah, I think the kids. I'm hoping and praying the kids will respond after last week, and hopefully we'll get that ship corrected. I know you've been doing this 26 years.
28,
a long time.
20 something. I wish it was 30, but anyway. The biggest thing is, like I said, we want to win. We're going to play to win. We're practicing to win, but in this game, we want to come out with a win, of course, but we want to come out, hopefully prove to ourselves that we're cleaning things up, we're doing some things better.
Did you feel like today at practice that the kids responding differently than maybe they were at practice last week, their attitude?
Well, I think that what happened today might have been maybe a little bit more focus
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, I think that our guys were just a little bit more focused today and understand that we just can't go out and rely on talent alone or just the fact that we have these spears in our helmets. And there used to be great Charlton County teams that used to whip everybody. We gotta focus, and we gotta do a lot of things better. And if we can, I think we hopefully can squeeze a couple wins out of this year somewhere.
All right. I've got a question for you. I've had a couple of people email me today and ask. I know you all probably wait, this tropical storm that's out in the Gulf, you probably wait till Thursday night, Friday morning, I guess, for a decision on that.
Oh, yeah. That's one thing about football season. Every day, at least twice a day, I'm checking the weather for practice, and I'm checking the weather for, Thursday for the B-team game, and I'm checking the weather for Friday. But the thing that in my, 29 years, 8 years that I've been here, is I know one thing about these tropical storms is they can change a lot.
Yeah.
We can wake up tomorrow morning and this thing's going somewhere else completely. So we're prepared to make some adjustments or whatever we got to do, and hopefully that everything works out to where we can be ready to go Friday. And our young kids are really looking forward to playing Thursday. Hopefully we can get this thing in this weekend and things work out.
All right. If anything were to happen, I know last year, was it last year with Alachua or the year before?
Yeah, last year.
Last year with the Alachua, we just completely canceled it. We're about a replay. If the worst came to worst with that same situation.
Appleton County is a non-region game, and being a non-region game, if we weren't to play it wouldn't affect us in the region. As far as the points go, when they figure up our points for playoffs, they would figure it up with one less game, which wouldn't hurt us. We found out last year, in some ways, it might have helped us a little bit. So we hope to get it in. I don't know if Saturday would be an option for us, being that we have another game the following Friday. I don't know how that would work. I know it's a game that we want to play, because we try to get better every day in practice, but on Fridays, that's our test. That's when we find out whether or not we've gotten better, and we want to play Friday. So hopefully this weather will cooperate for us, and everything goes good for Thursday and Friday.
I know you need that live action.
You need to play football. That's the thing about the game of football. You get better by playing football. I know other sports, maybe other sports you can get better just by doing the activity, but in football you've got to play it against somebody else who's scheming for you to get better.
All right, Coach. We always do anything. Well, we decided last week we're going to do the senior spotlight every other week, or you're going to do one now?
We can do it every other week, especially since we only have 6 of them to do.
Spread the kids out a little bit.
Spread it out a little bit.
All right. As usual, we have the fundraiser thing we always do at the end of the show. We've got the lockers always still going on with the lockers.
Yep.
$200.
$200 for the plaque. We still, these lockers, it's been going on now for a few years, but we're the quarterback club steadily trying to pay them off, which, really the quarterback club was designed to not really pay off lockers. We're designed to really support the program in ways, other than buying things such as lockers and so forth. But I know that there's things we need for the kids, there's things we need for the program that we're not able to do now because of these, this obligation we have with these lockers.
All right. Anything else going on, Coach, we need to know about?
No, nothing I can think of.
All right. Coach, I appreciate you joining us as usual. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. We'll see y'all Friday night, kickoff 7:30 in Baxley, Georgia.
That's right.
Baxley, Georgia. We'll see y'all Friday. Thank you for watching the Coach Mack Show.